so fire, saying that I'm back in it forever. You know Raymond tackle it forever. It's so fire, and we got the best clothes changing. Everybody, let's go Raymond. It's so fire, saying that I'm back in it forever. You know Raymond tackle it forever. It's so fire, and we got the best clothes changing. Everybody, let's go Raymond. It's so fire, saying that I'm back in it forever. You know Raymond tackle it forever. It's so fire, and we got the best clothes changing. Everybody, let's go Raymond. It's so fire, saying that I'm back in it forever. You know Raymond tackle it forever. It's so fire, and we got the best clothes changing. Everybody, let's go Raymond. It's so fire, saying that I'm back in it forever. You know Raymond tackle it forever. We got the best clothes changing. Everybody, let's go Raymond.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Raymond Tackle Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video. Before I get into the video, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. If you like my channel, find my content helpful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post bell notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. Today I'm back with another video. Today I'm sharing my thoughts on high school runner hitting head with Baton during race. I know I'm a little late with this video and I lost track of it. I've been saving too many videos to my saved section on Instagram. Luckily, I saved this video to YouTube. Now, I don't want to share my thoughts on it, get y'all thoughts on it as well, because this is something that need to be talked about. It was a big story at one point in time, and you know my routine. Once the Breakfast Club cover the subject, the top of their hand, that's when I do my YouTube video, because that give me more insight. The news don't give that much insight, but the Breakfast Club take the time to do their homework and give more insight. So I'm getting into high school runner hitting head with Baton during race.
Turned out to an attack during a high school track and field relay race. One runner hit another in the head with a baton. Janae Norman here with the story. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, George, this is a crazy video that you have to see. It's unimaginable, unsportsmanlike conduct on the track. This morning, a high school track star is still recovering nearly a week after being hit on the head by another runner during a race. Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
The other runner, who attends IC Norcom High School, has not been named. Kaylin's parents say Norcom's athletic director and the girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and her coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only, it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, "We thoroughly review every instance like this," adding, "The VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition." Meanwhile, Kaylin's parents say that they're still waiting to see what disciplinary actions will be taken against the other athlete before deciding their next steps. In the meantime, guys, because Kaylin's been recovering for a week, they're hoping that she can finally return to school today. Because she's been out recovering.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I want to see this again. I want to see this again just so I can make sure I seen what I think I seen before I share my thoughts.
Sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped.
Let's see it one more time. One more time. Make sure I seen what I think I seen. Yeah.
Shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch it come ahead by another runner during a race. Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track.
I mean, you can say it was intentionally. Like, why was your hands
Again,
be that
as
high?
you see the two
Why would your hands be that high? Why would you be running with your hands that high? Because the girl tried to say she didn't do it intentionally. It was an accident. It wasn't out of envy. It wasn't out of hatred. She was explaining in an interview that they played on the Breakfast Club that her explanation. It didn't sound like an apology. It didn't sound like nothing. It sounded like a statement of guilt. In my opinion, it sounded like a full statement of guilt. Why would you be swinging your baton that high? There's no way to justify this as an accident. She did this intentionally. The girl was passing her. She didn't want to come in probably her last place, so she hit the girl in the head with the baton. She paused for a second and then kept on running. Even she didn't stop. After you done struck another student in the head with his heavy baton, instead of you stopping, making sure that girl was okay, the opponent was okay, you continued to run. You continued to race. And so many signs of
sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head.
You just automatically raise your hand to hit this girl in the head.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
Make it make sense. It clearly shows in the video that she did this intentionally. She did this intentionally. You know what I mean? Disregard what she said in the statement. It wasn't intentional. She's crying her eyes out and supposed to be remorseful and everything. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe you didn't do this intentionally. You did this intentionally. The girl was passing you. You had to slow her down. The only way to slow her down that you seen clearly acceptable in your eyes was to hit her in the head with the baton. You know what I mean? You could have bumped the girl or something to slow her down, but that'll mess up your momentum. But you didn't have to hit the girl in the head. You did not have to hit the girl in the head with your baton. It's that simple. This could have been avoided. This could have been avoided with all these cameras around. Knowing it's going to get recorded and reviewed from every angle, because she did say, oh, people are watching the video from one angle. People are watching from one angle. If you watch every angle of the video, it shows the same thing. Your hand is too high. Your hand from your side. You race with your hands at your side. How do your hand go from your side to striking your opponent in the head? That's a big difference. You did this intentionally. You completely, deliberately did this intentionally. Intentionally, because the girl was winning over you. The girl about to pass you. You did this intentionally. You know, and yes, I do feel that you should face disciplinary actions. I truly do. I truly do feel that you should face disciplinary actions as in charges. You struck this girl in the head. This girl has a concussion now because of you. So therefore, you deserve everything that comes with it. You deserve the criminal charges that come with it. You deserve to be suspended. You deserve everything come with assault. Because that was assault. That was clearly assault. That was clearly an assault. You assaulted another student with a baton. Why during a race? You assaulted another student, another component with a baton. You should be facing criminal charge. Why the state of Virginia, why the city, whatever city this is, did not pick up the charges? Like they say, it's really something in the water here in Virginia. There's really something in the water here in Virginia. No, this should not be overlooked. You should be facing criminal charges for your actions. This girl facing a concussion, medical bills now that her parents have to cover, and missed time for school, and probably missed time for other races that she could compete in, all because your one split second of thinking led to her receiving a concussion. You should not walk away clean, free. You should be expelled from school. You should be expelled. You should be kicked out of the track team right there just because of this. Not only that, and facing criminal charges, in my opinion. Why they haven't? If there was an incident, nothing racist, but as we've seen so many times, any incident where a black person do something to a white person in school, the black person get charges. But since this is a black on black situation, no charge was brought up. Y'all remember that video where the high school player dunked on a student and ended up fighting to a African American guy, high school student, did a dunk on two other students, two white students, that led to a fight. And the whole time, couldn't find out they was saying racist slurs to him through the whole game. Since he reacted with the fighting them, he was put in handcuffs and charges was filed right then and there. But this situation here, since it's a black on black, you didn't see the girl going carried away in handcuffs. You didn't hear them say in the news report that she was facing criminal charges. It's just crazy the way things go. It's real crazy. Not now, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not racist whatsoever. But at the same time, right is right, wrong is wrong. If an African American child, student, athlete, etc., how you want to say it, does something wrong to a white student, athlete, etc., the black person always got charges in the past. So why not the same results, the same disciplinary actions for a black on black situation? Fair is fair, right is right. Wrong is wrong. That's just my opinion. Because if I was over there at school, yes, we're filing charges against this girl for this here. We're definitely filing charges. We're pressing charges. The mom, the parents, press charges. Press charges. Your daughter faced a concussion for being hit in the head with a baton. It's clearly the girl did this intentionally. It's clear as day. No matter how much you say she didn't do it intentionally, no matter how much you say, no matter how much you said in interviews that they only watching one angle, nobody's gonna believe us. No, why should we believe your story? Why should we believe your story when we got footage? Forget what your word of mouth can't override footage. Word of mouth can't override footage. This footage shows you did this intentionally. In a jury, put this video before in a jury and play it over and over like I just did, and they would come to the same conclusion. You did this intentionally. There's no reason for your hands to be swinging that high to hit someone in the head while racing. I'm pretty sure y'all practice repeatedly, consistently on how to run these races, and no reasons, no explanation for your hands being that high other than intentionally. There's no explanation for that. Yeah, the parents need to see what's going on. Or if not, the school ain't trying to work with y'all, hey, go in and press charges yourself. Tell the police, yes, we want charges filed against this student for the assault. That's clearly assault. We all know how heavy one of those batons are. Yes, that is assault. That is assault with a deadly weapon. Get those charges pressed. I understand they want an apology from the other team, but at the same time, you might not get that apology. Me personally, I feel that whole team owe you apology, and that student owes you apology, and the school owes you apology. Or some kind of compensation. They should cover all the medical bills. That school should cover all the medical bills. You know what I mean? That school should have to cover all the medical bills behind your daughter receiving a concussion, behind the actions of another student. And that student should face criminal charges behind this situation. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking with it. For a shout out, my shout out video the last Sunday in April. Y'all tell me in the comments how you feel about this situation. What are your thoughts on the situation? I would give you a shout out in my shout out video the last Sunday in April. If you like my thoughts on this situation, take a moment to subscribe and turn on the post bell notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. I do leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up. And if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. And I'll see y'all in my next video.